2019 was a big year for me in a lot of unexpected ways. Life took several detours, big, identity-shifting events that rerouted, well, everything. I'm not sure I would have made it through the worst bits without the love and support of two best friends turned roommates and their family. During this time, I was prepping for a hitchhiking and urban camping trip through Japan, and none of it would have been remotely possible without Corey and Michelle. You guys have taken care of me through Seattle, and you've been so kind to let me stay here. Seriously, like, your generosity is really unbelievable, so thank you.
Of course, man. Michelle and I both really do support your vision, what you're trying to do. I mean, dude, I say this all the time, and I'll say it again for the camera. You dropped everything, sold everything, went away from your comfortable, cushy life, where you could have just been some sort of marketing guru somewhere, making $90K a year, driving a fancy Lexus, living your life. I mean, just as easily, you could have just been doing that, but you decided that that wasn't for you. You took the risk and decided to be poor. You decided to be a nomad.
Yeah.
You decided to travel the world and spread your message of peace to everybody that you meet. And I think that's pretty rad.
Hell yeah,
So,
man.
if it means letting you stay in our spare room for a month or two, we don't care.
Dude,
It's the least we could do.
You guys are awesome. Love these guys.
Love you, brother.
Yeah, thank you guys. I will be forever grateful to these two.
This is my parents' house. It's the first night of Persian New Year.
Over 3,000 years of celebrating, not based on religion or anything, but it's based on the cold of winter breaking and the earth renewing, which is the first month of the year, first day of spring. Islam in Iran is only, I think, about 1,000 years old.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Most of them represent newness, prosperity, health, dried fruits and nuts, and have this is mulberry, sweet wheatgrass, or lentil grass.
Who is this man right here?
That's my father.
Oh, wow.
He passed in 1986.
I can see this, a striking resemblance.
Oh, that's nice. I take that as a compliment. You jump over a small or a medium-sized fire and you chant something that means, take my illness and give me health.
I'll be honest with you, YouTube was still paying next to nothing after 2 years, and freelance video clients were further between than I needed. So I took up teaching Chinese kids English online in the wee hours of the morning.
I still gotta be quiet because Corey and Michelle are sleeping. They don't go to work till about 7 a.m.
This is my badminton shoes.
Badminton shoes. Very good. Good job. Shorts.
Shorts.
Shorts because it's short.
Shorts.
Shorts. Yes.
This is a pants.
Yes, pants. Very good. Good job. You get a baby egg for Dino. Blue or red? Which color? Yes.
Yellow and red.
Yellow and red. Good job, Eagle.
This wasn't the exact timeline I was expecting, but I'll be damned if I don't chase my dreams somehow, some way, every single day. So the last time that Earth Story saw you guys, you were in Seattle, so what's been different since then?
The weather.
He ended up getting a job at Tesla. We actually worked at the same company towards the end of Seattle also. Yeah, we're just never apart.
Yeah.
Can't get a break.
Yeah. So, did you get these?
No, those are yours. And you guys are getting married here in Vegas,
Yeah,
right?
local in Vegas.
Sure.
So.
Wait, we're getting married?
Oh,
How long have you guys been together?
4.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we've known each other for, oh my gosh.
The way we started out, she actually curved me.
Oh.
She told me, "You're not good enough for me."
Oh my god.
The reason why Michelle and I have worked out the way we have is because going into our actual relationship, we already knew what we didn't like about each other. And I think it's so important because people get into relationships and then they have this idea that they paint for themselves in their head, like, this person's perfect, they can do no wrong, they got all these great qualities about them, and then they get into the relationship and they figure out, oh, this person's really not that, they're not that cool, or they're not as nice as I thought they were.
With unrealistic expectations.
Unrealistic expectations, but we went into it just, already knowing each other, already being able to trust each other for the most part, and that was huge, man. Like we've just been best friends ever since. Like I can't imagine going somewhere without her.
What a precious man.
Weird.
Congratulations, you two. And there was a ring recently.
In Vegas, my home since 7 years old, my plans for Japan were slowly coming together. Client work picked up steam as spring rolled around, and I made enough extra dough for a weekend foodie adventure with my sister, Giselle.
Just passing Lake Elsinore. I feel like I'm back in New Zealand. It's so beautiful, it's so green. We've had a lot of rainfall down here on the west coast. So our aunt has cancer. She just got done with like a big round of chemo. I heard she was doing better, but we haven't seen them in like a year. So just kind of trying to spend some quality time. She's like the sweetest person in the whole wide world. Hopefully we can
Cheer her up.
Yeah, cheer up. And Auntie Noelle's pregnant.
Oh yeah.
You forgot? Yeah. See all the fam, cool people. He's like the best cousin who always takes us to the best food spots. He knows all the good stuff. So maybe go to some breweries. So super excited.